Hello all, today we are solving LeetCode problem number 1545, find kth bit in nth binary string. So let me read out the problem. So we are given two positive integers n and k. The binary string s n, it's a function, is formed by the follows. So s of 1 is equal to string 0, so it starts with 0 always, and there is a formula for it. So s of I is equal to s of I minus 1, which is the previous function value, previous s of 1 plus added with 1 and reverse of invert of s of I minus 1. So what exactly this mean? So let us understand by this particular example. So s of 1 will be equal to 0, and s of 2, how do we form it? We have s of I minus 1, which is for s of 2 it will be s of 1, which implies 0 plus 1, it's string, so basically this is a concatenation operation, plus reverse of by inversion of the value, so inversion of 0, so which means this is 1. So when we invert 0 it becomes 1, when we invert 1 it becomes 0. So this is the task. And reverse, since there is only one digit, there is the reverse of the value is itself, so this becomes 0 plus 1 plus string, so 1. So concatenation operation, so as a result of that, this becomes 0 1 1 as the output, right? And similarly we can form s of 3 and s of 4 as well. And you have to go through the constraint to get this problem to be solved in a simplest and faster way. So given the constraint is n is up to 20 as the limit, so you can start from 0 to 19. Only these are the possible n values given here, and so this is for the constraint. And now you have to return the kth bit in s of n. It is guaranteed that kth is valid for the given n. So what we have to do is, the string formed here is 0 1 1 s of 2. So if the k value is equal to 1, so you have to return 0 1 2 in terms of index. So at this place you return 1 as the output. So that is what we are doing exactly here. Oh, oops, yeah, this should be not a 0 based indexing, this should be 1 base 1 2 3. So if k is equal to 1, then you will return 0 as the output, not 1. It should be the 0 as the output. So here we really do care about k, but we do not care about n. So that is how we are going to solve the problem, because of this particular constraint. So we are going to form all the possible function combination, right from s1 to s19, and we not exactly s1 to s19, we will iterate and we will find s19, and then we will use k value to get the bit value at k and return. So this is how we are going to solve the problem. Let us jump into the coding part. So first thing first is we need a string which is s is equal to, first that will be a 0 string, I think, yeah, 0. It starts with always 0, s of 1, so let s be 0, and we start iterating. So for I in range, we run till n minus 1, and we will have invert is vert is equal to invert empty string, and now again we iterate to add 1 and reverse it and add it. So that is what we are going to do here. So for C in yes, right? So here invert will be added plus or equal to, you are concatenating with 1, and this will happen if C equals to 0, else it will be 0, right? And now what you do is you will add the 1, that is this concatenation part. So you will add 1 and you will reverse it actually. So that is what you will be doing here. So this is to add it to the invert, and then you will use the invert to reverse it, and then you will be appending, not exactly appending, it's like concatenating to the given string. So s is, sorry, this is capital S is equal to, you are adding with, concatenating with 1 and invert of reversing, and you are adding it to the s, and hence you form the s. Now you have to return s of k minus 1. So this is the output which is required. So let us run this code and submit it, and there you go. Thank you.